Okay, yeah, so guys, welcome to DPIs channel. So today I'm gonna show you how to increase your RAM memory and VRAM memory without buying a physical one. So yes, ready, I'm pretty ready now. So but before I'm gonna show you the task manager. So my PC is in Turkish language, but you got it. I hope you got it. Whatever you see. So here, as you know, processes, performance, application history, startup, users, details, services. So here, performance tab here. As you can see, my CPU here and RAM memory installed 4 gigabytes of RAM memory, usable 3.8 gigs of RAM. So here, in use 3.4 gigs of RAM and free, so usable RAM memory, approx half gigs of RAM. So here, GPU, Intel UHD graphics 600. So as you can see here, usage approx 50% and sharing GPU memory here approx 2 gigabytes or whatever you see. So here you can see 2 gigs, so that's normal. So my RAM is 4 gigs and GPU, so shared GPU memory here approximately 2 gigs. But if I told you that my RAM memory is my RAM memory is 24 gigs. So yeah, Microsoft Basic create driver or whatever, Intel UHD 600. Here, shared memory current 100, about 100. So limit. So this is the major count over that. As you know, so 5.5 gigs of GPU RAM or shared GPU RAM. So here we use 5.1 gigs of RAM. But hell, so 4 GB installed. Here we can see that current about 3.5 gigs of physical memory using. Total 4 gigs and hell, it's 24 gigs. So commit charge limit 24 gigs, current 5 gigs using, and peak 6, so approx 6.5 gigs of RAM in use now. So I'm about to show you. Yes, you can see here, dedicated video memory 128 megabyte. So okay, I'm gonna show you that. File Explorer here. My PC, so this PC. Properties. I'm going to Windows settings. Here about this PC, and here installed RAM 4 gigs, usual about 4 gigs, so 3.8 gigs, and advanced system settings here. Yes, here advanced performance and visual effects, processing, RAM using, so memory using, and virtual memory here. Settings here advanced and virtual memory. So my virtual memory is now 20 gigs, as you can see here now, and PC is actually using this Yes, and so normally shared memory is 2 gigs, as you know. So the task manager, you can see here. Yes, guys, here 2 gigs, so 1.9 gigs, approx 2 gigs, and physical RAM memory is 4 gigs. So and GPU is 2 gigs to 5.5, and I can, yes, I can increase this to more and more, so or decrease it, or I can decrease it. So I'm allocating here memory. So for example, calculator. So 24 times 24 equal 24 576. Here the same. Yes, set. Okay, it's set this, and okay, again, okay. Now I'm gonna restart this computer. Okay guys, I'm just restarted my computer now, and so here we can see the physical memory is 4 gigs, and GPU, so here GPU memory, here we can see 2 gigs, and if this is right, if shared GPU memory taking memory is only physical RAM, no, actually no. So here, which I want to show you is this, so process record, not sponsored, system information here. Memory is now 28 gigs of RAM, so it's sharing RAM with our storage, Which storage? So here, this storage. So yes, now our memory, our RAM is 24 gigs to 28 gigs, and GPU, so it's stuck 5.5 gigs of GPU. But so I don't understand why. It's so. So we should look at full side. So that is water side of the glass, Okay. So now I have approx 6 gigs of GPU, which is RAM shared and storage shared GPU, and so this is slower than physical GPU and physical RAM memory, but this is usable. So Windows is just using this. So and physical memory. So install 4 gigs of physical memory here. You can see, and so commit charge here. So commit charge mean physical memory plus so which I did show you the advanced system settings, and so advanced tab and virtual memory, so and here limit, so current using 2 gigs, peak 2 gigs, and so this is why I just restarted just now, and so here are full memory of RAM. So RAM not physical fully this here. 4 gigs of physical memory and storage shared, and so 24 gigs and 24 gigs of storage shared RAM, and here physical 4 gigs of RAM equal 28 gigs of RAM here. And Windows is just using this, yes, really, and this is plus fruit, you know. And so I got now approx 6 gigs of GPU RAM, so not RAM, but this is using, so Windows is really using this. And memory, so RAM memory is 28 gigs, so this 4 gigs of physical memory is so harder speeding, so have harder speed, and the other 24 gigs of storage shared memory is so slow, the physical memory, and but Windows is just using this, is so it needs it, you know. Okay, okay guys, so thank you for watching this video, and I just thank you, appreciate that, it's gorgeous. So this, so I'm already seeing like this video, and so like this video on YouTube, and always thinking this is fake, so about the fake, and so Windows operating system is using this virtual memory, but if just really needed, so yes, the physical memory is so harder, and so the other 24 gigs, so you know, storage shared memory is so slower than physical, but Windows is using this. So here, so I have, or my PC had here into UHD graphics 600, and so RAM is 128 megabytes, and RAM shared GPU memory is 2 gigs, and the other, so the left others is storage shared, is so the like here. And if that this others, if you really need it, so Windows will using this. Okay, thank you for watched this video, and my mama will proud of me. Okay, thank you for watching this video, and so yeah, you can see here. Okay, thank you so much, and okay, goodbye.